Hey guys, I wanted to bust out the whiteboard today and just talk a little bit about how to self-program and maybe even how to self-program for a short-term problem that we're having, and how to get back on track quickly. So let's say hypothetically you're a college kid, so you're most likely playing either a 3-game series or 2 doubleheaders on the weekends. And let's say either 1, 2, or a few, or maybe the whole weekend we're struggling with a certain issue. And let's say that issue, just the problem happens to be some sort of head movement. So kind of like a ducking under the ball. So how would we maybe know that? We're fouling balls straight back. We feel like we're not picking up spin of off-speed pitches. Maybe we feel like we're slamming into that front side. So how can we go about programming to either fix this problem between series games or fix this problem when we get back in the cage on Monday when the weekend is over? So I just got to reiterate this. No drill is necessarily good or bad. It's all about the intent or focus that you have behind the drill. So just keep in mind when I'm talking about these drills, we always need to think about how we can do these drills to fix this problem, because this is the problem that you have and you had in the weekend. So the more focus we put on it, the quicker we can get back to normal. So let's take a peek at this drill set. So these first 2 drills, we're going to go into a no stride, or a toe tap, or a 2-strike, whatever you feel the most comfortable with. We're basically just going to quiet the lower half, and we're just going to try and let the barrel work. So your first set would be opposite tee, split grip, 3/4 finish. And then the second set of that would be opposite tee, 60% chest over the plate finish. So on both of these, you're going to swing and you're going to finish and try to stare at the ball, or the spot that the ball just left. And we're going to try and keep our chest over the plate when we finish, and trying our best not to pull up off of it with our head. Like I said, make sure we're doing these drills to fix with the intent of fixing this problem, okay? Our next 2 drill sets, we're going to go open 45, same feeling. Make sure we're not pulling up and out and pulling our head off. And this one here is the yoga block float. Front foot will go in a yoga block, and you're going to hold it, and you're going to try and land softly. So the reason I put these 2 in here are because we want to focus on a coil and not a weight transfer. Sometimes when people say weight transfer, it gets people thinking that they mean weight in the front, weight in the back, weight in the front. And watch what this does with my head. If I'm shifting like this, it just kind of bounces your head around a lot compared to boom, right? So make sure with these drills as well, our intent, fix head movement, okay? This is the whole issue that we're trying to fix. How can we fix that so we can go into the next day, the next game, feeling confident that we've solved this problem? Another thing we can do is, while we're doing these drills, in the other batter's box, put a baseball aligned with your head. That way, while we're doing these drills, we're trying to minimize the movement with our head, either forward or anywhere off of that baseball, right? And that just kind of will give you a guide reference out of your peripherals so that you can see how much you're moving. And then obviously we want to take all these feelings that we had in these drills, and then we want to go into our natural swing, and we want to take BP, and we want to challenge it. It's really important that you do a tee work or a front toss, and then a BP or a machine. 2 totally different things. A front toss and a tee aren't really that challenging. So we need to make sure that we get ourselves in sort of a challenging environment. Keep that baseball in the other batter's box while you're taking BP or off the machine, and make sure we're limiting that head movement. So that's kind of how you can block out your programming. But the last thing I do want to say is, make sure that you put your important stuff in the front, right? And the reason is because, just like when you're weightlifting, that first set of exercises is typically the ones that you want to make the most gains in, because in the beginning of your session, you're always going to be more focused, okay? So make sure in the first couple, we're really locked in and focus on the feel that we're trying to fix. So this is just one example of how you can kind of program to fix a short-term problem or just kind of progress maybe your